Hello Internet, I am Janak. I'm going to continue running through my Day 3 territory battles in the dark side planet of Dathomir. I will start on this leftmost combat mission, the Empire mission. I like to split up my Lord Vader from my dark side clone so I get two battles. So I use some leftover Empire here. I typically use Grand Admiral Thrawn and a Scout Trooper with Palpatine and Shore Trooper as a tank. This battle is mostly about waiting for Lord Vader to get to ultimate. When he goes into ultimate, the enemies can't be revived anymore. So you just basically want to whittle down the zombie on the left in the beginning of the fight here. Go ahead and bring in the extra guy so we can start placing some armor shreds on the zombie on the left. Generally, I like to get at least 2 armor shreds on zombie. It helps you get to the point where they're taking enough damage that you can get them whittled down before they start getting that locked buff above their head. Once it gets to 2 green buffs, they get more speed. So right now they've got their maximum amount of speed, but every time you kill them, that'll go down by 1. So it can't go any higher than 2, but it has to go essentially to -2 in order before you can kill them off. So they died, so it's back down to 1. So if we can manage to put enough damage on zombie there, we can get them down to the middle ground of 0, where they don't have a buff. Doesn't look like we're going to get there this time. Nope, they took a turn right before we were going to be able to kill them. Alright, so they're back down to 1. I'm really not worrying about anyone else on the field right now. Just trying to kill zombie off. I'll call Vader to assist. Oh, he took a turn. I didn't even notice he took a turn. Alright, well, we got him back down to 1. And they're going to go back up to 2. Now the mechanic with everyone else, you can see they've got a counter above their head. Once it gets down to 0, the entire team comes back to life. Same thing happens for your team. Every 10 turns, everyone comes back to life. But I'm trying to apply this damage and get to the next wave with ultimate available. It's nice if you can go into ultimate straight away. It helps for killing off Talzin, which Talzin's really the only danger in wave 2. Call Vader to assist. So we're almost to the point where I can bring back, there we go, we can bring him back. And now we can start getting some more stacks of armor shred, because 2 isn't quite enough. We're going to go ahead and pass it over here to the droid. That way, like I said, I can get another stack of armor shred over there. So hopefully now with 3 we can stay in front of the damage, or 4. Not picky. I'll keep on throwing the armor shreds over there until we have enough damage. Throw that 4th armor shred on. Alright. Kill them once. Fracture them so they don't take the turn. Call Vader to assist. And Vader can do his big jump. Alright. Now we got him down to 0. So now his speed has gone down now. So we've got more time to get him killed this time as well. So we put speed up. That'd be just a little. Okay, there we go. So now we got him down to -1 speed. Again, we're going to get that fracture on so he slows down, doesn't take turns. All right, this is where we've been trying to get to. So now he's at -2. At -2, he doesn't take any turns. So all we really have to do is kill him off one more time. I'm going to avoid using the dot. And now this is actually kind of perfect because ideally what you want to do is you want to finish this off with, let's see, I want to see the widget. Who's going to take the turn first? Okay, so if we can kill her off first, because they only have 3 turns before they come back to life. Oh, I think I'm just going to miss it. Oh, no, actually, if I kill her off right now. Nope, didn't happen, though. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and throw the dots out, I guess, just so I can finish this wave. I won't have the dots available right off the bat in the next wave, but I do have ultimate available, which is arguably more important. All right, so again, we'll bring the droid out. Now we'll go into ultimate. So now anyone on their team that dies, except for zombie, can't come back. So we're going to go and try and get some damage on Talzin. They don't have any protection recovery mechanics, so if you can at least get her so that she doesn't have any protection, Daka can't do anything other than heal her health. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put fracture on her so that she can't do any of her shenanigans. Okay, so now we're actually in a really good spot because with the amount of damage she has, I'm going to throw some more dots on her. There we go. Yeah, so now Talzin's gone permanently. That's perfect. And we do still have to get rid of zombie, but then the dots killed off Spirit there, so Spirit's gone permanently. Go ahead and call and assist here. We can kill her off. And the dots are going to kill off Acolyte there on the right. So I'm not really too worried about that. All right, and now that Acolyte's dead, it doesn't even matter how many stacks of that speed buff that zombie has. The next time we kill zombie, they're down for the count. Oh. How did Acolyte come back? I'm not even sure what mechanic was at play there. Unless Acolyte was actually never dead and I just didn't notice it. Maybe she was in Viz. She's a little hard to see. I'll have to watch the video back and see if I just missed that. I thought she actually died off, though. Alright, so that's the Vader team. Next team is going to be a little different. I realized in the last planet, when I was throwing my Jabba team together, I grabbed both of the, because I just throw any bounty hunters with them, or scoundrel, but I actually grabbed both of the bounty hunter mercenaries, so I do not have them this time too, because normally I go with Baylan, Marrok, Shin, Hondo, and then I throw in one more mercenary, because whenever a mercenary does a special, Marrok will assist, so I don't have any mercenaries left. And I was looking at my other options. The tanks that I have available are going to be used on my Aphra team, so I'm actually going to go with SLKR just because I have him laying around. He adds nothing to this team, but he does have a stun and dispels, and so hopefully this works. We'll find out. The main thing with this team is trying to get out in front of the other team as far as the damage goes. If you can manage to get out and start killing some people with Marrok, I'm actually going to bring that in. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go after Spirit, probably the weakest one they have, and we're going to call in. All right, there's one. And I think this one is her to spell. No. I thought she has... Oh, it's Baylan who's got the spell. Yeah. That's her stun. All right. And there's also a no revive mechanic on this team, so those Night Sisters that you put down should stay down. We're going to go after the one here who's visible. And I'm going to save... I'm going to save Baylan's specials there. I'm going to go use the middle. Even though ultimate's ready, I'm going to use that to try and bring her out of stealth. Oh, I just realized something. That was actually kind of a bad choice because we are... You look at Shin and Marrok, their health is going away, and that's a mechanic from how they're working with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Yeah, that could hurt us. We'll see. Well, I'm going to go into ultimate. I think when they gain turn meter or something, they lose health. Well, to some degree at least, doesn't matter because the other team does so much damage in this that they tend to kill people in one shot anyways. But, okay, we'll get rid of stealth, and we'll see if we can't manage to... kind of like to capture her, but I don't know if when Marrok assists, I don't know if he's going to kill her off, and I don't really want to lose Hondo right now. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so we're just going to avoid thing. We're going to do that to get down to -1 buffs, get them slowed. I call on Spirit because Spirit... Oh, okay, well, Spirit's dead now. And we'll go over here and we'll try and maybe take out Acolyte too. All right, perfect. And now we're just going to come back over to Zombie and wait until that buff comes off of Talzin, and then we'll kill her, and she'll be permanently dead. All right, so the capture buff from Hondo went away, so we can go ahead and kill Talzin off without risking our Hondo. And yeah, that actually has worked out pretty well, even if I'm not a fan of the level of health that both Marrok and Shin have, which is non-existent. But it worked out. That was a win in the end. Next time I will make sure to bring my extra mercenary along. That way I don't have to worry about that mechanic from Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I didn't like that interaction draining their health. So for the next fight, I'm going to be using my Grand Moff Tarkin with the Dark Side clones. And this team also has a no revive mechanic in that each time they kill the Nightfall Trooper, which is the summon unit on the left, they will gain death mark. The other thing is, while they have Order 66 going, if you kill them, they take increased damage from Disguised Clone Trooper, and if you kill them while they have Order 66, they will stay dead. So you kind of want to try and focus on, I try and focus on Spirit because he's the weakest, or she's the weakest. And then if you can kill off this Night Sister Initiate, that's a bonus. Normally you can't. They only have Order 66 at the beginning of the fight for 2 turns. So most of the time, killing one person before Order 66 wears off is the most you can do. The rest of the fight, so now I'm basically going to whittle down, just like in the other fight, I'm going to whittle down Zombie over here. And wait for them to make the mistake of killing off your Nightfall Trooper on the left. Because when they do kill off your Nightfall Trooper on the left, which eventually they will do, they're going to get Death Mark, and then they're going to take a whole bunch of extra damage. And you can use Grand Moff Tarkin's mind buff and all that. I kind of like in the last, or no, actually it was in the first fight where I kind of try and save Vader's. That was actually kind of a mistake. I don't need him to taunt because I want them to go after Nightfall Trooper. So, but I try and just stack up Grand Moff Tarkin's basics. That gives him the that triangle buff on top where he's got 4 stacks for now. Okay, so you can see right there, they just killed off my Nightfall Trooper. So this guy has Death Mark, and so we'll kill them off, and they are permanently gone now. And then we'll go back to attacking Zombie. Keep doing basics with Grand Moff Tarkin. You don't have to worry too much about them killing your team off because they generally, once you get out of that very beginning phase, if you can get Spirit dead, which we did. Okay, so they've got Death Mark again because they kill our Night Trooper again. All right, and then we'll go back to Zombie. It's not time for a second breakfast. I have a habit for a cat. Eventually we'll get Order 66 on the zombie over here, and then it'll also go faster because we'll do more damage. That was nice expose. Ah, so close, so close. That unlucky dodge. All right, so now we got him down to 0. So now it should be easier to finish him off because the acolyte on the right there is not helping us. Okay, so we got him to -1 speed. The benefit of dragging this fight out is that your Grand Moff Tarkin ends up with a whole bunch of stacks. He's got 11 stacks right now, which now he's going to go up to 12. What that does is that pumps up his potency for the next time he does his mind buff, and then you do the Make It Rain, which is the AE damage. And what that's going to do is it's going to make us at that next Make It Rain is going to hurt a lot more. As he gets added potency for each stack of that triangle buff that he has. So I'm just doing basics right now to finish out this fight. That way everyone goes into the next round with their abilities off of cooldown. All right. So same as the first wave, I'm going to try and kill off Spirit in the back, if possible. And as a bonus, if you can kill off Acolyte, that's great. But all right, well, we'll go into the mind buff. All right, we did get him killed, or her killed, and the Make It Rain, because we had so many stacks coming out of wave 1, it just took everyone right out, which is ideal. And then we'll do the Aphra battle. There's a lot of comps that will work here. Her normal droid comp works fine. I don't have her droids at relics, so I use some leftover Sith with Malak and Malgus for some tankiness, and Bane because Bane has a really nice no revive mechanic on the basic. So need to make sure I pull Malak's mods back because I had them on another tune for an earlier fight. But everyone else should be fine. So essentially you try and whittle people down so that they're in the red, and then you finish them off with Bane, because Bane's basic prevents revives. I'm going to bring in the droid right off the bat. That'll get rid of all the buffs. This person on the right counterattacks, so we'll go ahead and use the dots on them, and then we'll just do basics on everyone else. Doesn't normally kill them off completely. It's a bit of a bummer because Vader doesn't kill them, but they actually are close enough. We'll go ahead and take the foresight away. I think they're close enough that Bane can finish them off, so I'll just leave them there. And now it's Bane's turn. Oh, Bane can't get over there. Well, we'll get some more damage downfield. All right. I'll leave Spirit alone. Let me see if I can get us. Nope, didn't get a shock to stick. Let's do a basic, get some tenacity down. At the armor shred there. Okay, I did that to get rid of the foresight, and so now the basic will kill off Spirit. And we'll see if we can't. We've got an ability block there. Oh, the counterattack. I really didn't want that to kill him, but it did. Alright, well, should be able to kill. Yep. So now that one's gone. Don't have much else to do, so we'll just go ahead and work down a zombie over here. And now that zombie is at the -2 speed, doesn't gain any turn meter, so this final death will be, or this next death will be her final death. So now we just need to get these two either whittled down so they die about the same time, or what'll more likely happen is I'll get one of them whittled down and then Bane will finish them off. Let's see, can Bane hit hard enough to finish? Yes. Alright. So with only one tune left, the next death will be their last, and we'll go on to wave 2. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, reducing cooldowns is never a bad thing with this team. Talzin likes to put a lot of damage downfield. It would be great if I could get Talzin killed off nice and early with Bane there. Basic should kill him off, and that's going to bring him back with no taunt. So now if Bane can get a turn, before Talzin does, we should be able to kill off Talzin, or before Zombie does, we should be able to get a kill on Talzin, which that's really one of the, well, I don't know if I want to say quite a win condition, but it's the closest thing. Oh yeah, this is actually well in hand. I'm just going to keep on going after Zombie. This is Zombie's last death. He might be able to hit hard enough. I say he does a lot of damage, so I thought he might have been able to take out Spirit all by himself, but that will definitely be enough. So we're going to leave Spirit alone, which is their main damage dealer other than Acolyte. Alright, so Spirit's gone. And Daka is really doing nothing because she can't bring anyone back. And she can't bring herself back, and this is going to be the last kill. Malak can have it. Alright, so That was the last combat mission. I don't have my Night Sisters geared up yet for the special mission, so if you enjoyed watching this video, you can do all the things, and you can stick around for the next video where I will do the mission in Zepho. Thank you for watching.